This is a Dhruvi. Hi friends, so this is a Dhruvi academic channel. This is a education channel. ఇందులో ఎడ్యుకేషన్ సంబంధించిన వీడియోస్ అన్ని అప్లోడ్ చేస్తున్నాను. సో
Please like and subscribe my channel.
సో ఈరోజు 10th క్లాస్ లెసన్స్లో నుంచి ఫ్యూ బిట్స్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ బిట్స్ అనేవి డిస్కస్ చేస్తున్నాను బికాస్ వీ హ్యావ్ అ లెస్ టైమ్. సో నేను దీస్ ఆర్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ బిట్స్ అండ్ ప్రీవియస్గా మనకి క్వశ్చన్ పేపర్లో కూడా వచ్చాయి ఈ బిట్స్. సో లెట్స్ స్టార్ట్ అవర్ క్లాస్. This is a quick mcqs. First one, the major source of energy on the earth, is it a out of heat energy, animals, solar energy? Which is the major source of energy? They ask him which is the major one. So it will be, answer will be a, the major source means it's a solar energy. Andak telisinde, it's a solar energy because from the solar energy is a heat energy from the sun, and from the sunlight we get. Nowadays we are producing electricity also. That is a solar energy. Next, human beings nutrition can be categorized by it's a saprotrophic or holozoic, C parasitic, D symbiotic. Which is the right answer? Its answer is a holozoic they are asking. So it's a they are asking about the human being nutrition can be categorized. It's a holozoic is the right answer because we are the human beings. We can ingest the food and we can take the food and ingest, and it can be digested and it can be absorbed, and we can be it can be ejection also is done. So human beings, this is the answer. Holozoic is the right answer. Next, living being on which parasite reside called? Is it A, host, B, ligand? Is it C, receptor, D, it's anchorage? Which is the answer? Its answer is the host. Host is the right answer because the organisms they live on another organisms. For these are called host. They reside is nothing but they live on. They live. So its answer is a host. Next one, the major heterotrophs spread globally, or is it a saprotrophs, or B, parasites, C, it's a holozoic, D, symbiosis? Which is the right answer? The major heterotrophs spread globally, they are asking. They globally means it's a saprotrophs. These are the globally spread because these are the considered like a decomposing nutrients, and they cycling like for example like fungi, bacteria. Next, autotroph is the other name of, is it a herb, B, algae, C, shrub, and D, all of this? Which is the right answer? Autotroph is nothing but the autotroph is also called as a, they are also called as a producer, right? And they prepare their own food materials. The animal which eat only herbs, they are called as a herbivorous కదా. మనకి ప్రీవియస్ బిట్స్ కూడా వచ్చాయి వీటి మీద. ద animal which only which eat only herbs and leaves, plants based కదా. So those are called herbivorous. And the other and the animal which depend on another animals, వాటిని ఏమంటారు అంటే carnivorous అంటారు. So all of this autotroph is nothing but herbs, algae, shrubs. This all belongs to a autotrophs. Whereas carnivorous are means which depend on another animals. Another A is but another A for animals. Depend on another animals, వాటిని carnivorous అంటారు. Next, saprotrophs are called as a decomposer. Because they accumulate the dead and decay. B, they regulate the dead and decay. The anabolize the dead and decay. They catabolize the dead and decay. Which is the right answer? Its right answer is they catabolize the dead and decay. The saprophytes are the decomposer, right? This is the right answer. Next one, sulfur bacteria, nitrogen bacteria, or the members obtained the nutrition of type. Is it A, phototrophic, B, saprophytic, or C, it's a chemotrophic, or D, it's a symbiotic? Which is the right answer? Sulfur bacteria and nitrogen bacteria are the member of the nutrition. It's a type of it's a chemotrophic. This is the right answer because the organisms that obtain their energy from a chemical reaction. So these are the chemotrophic. Next, lichen is an example of dash nutrition. Is it autotropism, or B, it's a parasitism, or C, it's a symbiotism, D, it's a saprotrophism? Saprotropism. Which is the right answer? Its answer is lichen is an example of symbiotism because the organisms that they depend on another for their living purpose. So this is a Symbiosis means, for example, like if two types of animals or plant, they provide the necessary condition for the other. ఇంకో దానికి దే విల్ ప్రొవైడ్ నెసెసరీ ఉండడానికి నెసెసరీ కండిషన్ అనేది ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తారు. సో ఇట్స్ అ సింబయోటిజం. దిస్ ఇస్ ద ఆన్సర్. నెక్స్ట్ వన్, bacteria or is it a autotrophic or b it's a heterotrophic, it's a c it's heterotrophic, d all of the above, which is the answer. Is bacteria or is called autotrophic, heterotrophic and saprotrophic, all of this, because most of the bacteria are heterotrophs. We know that most of the bacteria also, they are heterotrophs, but there will be some autotrophic also will be there, and bacteria can be a photosynthesis, bacteria can be the photosynthetic, but they cannot obtain energy. These bacteria cannot obtain energy directly from their food, so they don't have a mitochondria. So all of this is the answer. Next, respiration is respiration is intake of O2 or breakdown of a food, and release of CO2 or D, all of this, which is the right answer. It's respiration is nothing but intake of O2 oxygen, and the breathing as a oxygen, and breathe in తీసుకునేది oxygen, breathe out తీసుకునేది CO2 కదా, we release the CO2, this also. And ఏంటంటే this is a chemical process, this is a chemical process, and release they will release the energy from a food. That is a chemical process, it produces energy, it produces energy. So all of this, answer is D, all of this is the right answer. Next, breathing differ from respiration as breathing differ from respiration as it exchange of O2 and CO2, it produces B, it produces energy, C, it is metabolic process, and D, both A and C, which is the right answer. Breathing differ from respiration, it's answer, it's a B, both B and C. Actually it produces energy and it is also a metabolic process కదా, ఇందాక నేను చెప్పాను, it produces energy and it is also a metabolic process. Means it's a respiration that is take a chemical process and it produces energy. D is the right answer. Next, the food after digestion at a molecular level is called, is it a pyruvate or B it's a starch, it's a malate, or it's a D, glucose, which is the right answer. The food after digestion at a molecular level is called glucose, because if we eat a food, if we take a food like nutrients, మనం ఏమైనా తీసుకుంటాం కదా nutrients like carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins, fat, minerals, whatever, and we take water also intake kada. So after digestion after the digestion these are observed in the form of a glucose. So D is the right answer. Next, total amount of ATP produced in aerobic respiration, they are asking this also a previous bit, it's a very important bit. This is the previous bit, it's a very important bit. Total amount of ATP produced in aerobic respiration lo enta ani, its answer is they produce 38 ATP. C is the right answer. Next, the breakdown of 6 carbon sugar in a cell, it takes place by A, Krebs cycle, B, it's both A and C, and C, glycolysis, D, none of this, which is the right answer. The breakdown of 6 carbon sugar in a cell takes place, it's both A and C, in Krebs cycle as well as in a glycolysis. So it's a B is the right answer. Next one, if the respiration is aerobic, the breakdown product of glucose produces, it's a produces CO2, or it's a B, 38 ATP, or D, H2O, or D, all of this, which is the right answer. It's all of this. If the respiration is aerobic, the breakdown of product glucose produces all of this. They produce carbon dioxide, 38 ATP, and a water molecule also. So this is the right answer. D is the right answer. Next, the amount of energy energy produced in the anaerobic respiration. They are asking about anaerobic respiration. Means it's a 12 ATP or 22 ATP, 2 ATP, or 222 ATP. Which is the right answer? The amount of energy produced in anaerobic respiration, it is a 2 ATP. If they ask about aerobic respiration, breakdown product of glucose produced, means all of this. Carbon dioxide and 38 ATP and water molecule is produced. If they ask about anaerobic respirations, amount of energy, means it's a 2 ATP. Next one, the powerhouse of cell. The powerhouse of cell అని దేని అంటారంటే లైజోసోమా, మైటోకాండ్రియా, సైటోప్లాజమా, న్యూక్లియస్. విచ్ ఇస్ ద రైట్ ఆన్సర్? ఇట్స్ ఆన్సర్ ఇస్ మనకు అందరికి తెలిసిందే. ఇట్స్ మైటోకాండ్రియాని పవర్ హౌస్ ఆఫ్ ద సెల్ అని అంటాము కదా. దిస్ ఇస్ ద రైట్ ఆన్సర్. యాక్చువల్లీ మనకు తెలిసిందే కదా, రెస్పిరేషన్ ఫర్ ఎక్స్చేంజ్ లైక్ ఇట్స్ ఫుడ్, ఇట్ ఎక్స్ట్రాక్టింగ్ ఎనర్జీ. సో మైటోకాండ్రియా is the right answer. Next one, the pyruvic acid is catabolized in anaerobic respiration. Is it CO and H2O? B, it's a lactic acid, CO2, and ethanol and lactic acid, OD, ethanol and CO. Which is the right answer? Pyruvic acid is catabolized in the anaerobic yeast respiration. Its answer is ethanol and carbon dioxide. CO is the right answer. Next one, thrombocytes are also called as, is it RBC and the RBC ni thrombocytes antama lepte WBC na platelets na plasma? Which is the right answer? It's a answer. Thrombocytes anni దేన్ని పిలుస్తారంటే it's a platelets. And if they ask about lifespan of platelets, means దీని లైఫ్ స్పాన్ వచ్చేసరికి it's a 10 days ప్లేట్లెట్స్ది. అండ్ మనకి డబ్ల్యూబీసీ, మన ప్రీవియస్లో డబ్ల్యూబీసీ, ఆర్బీసీ, ప్లాస్మా వీటి మీద కూడా మనకి బిట్స్ అనేవి వచ్చాయి. సో వాటి మీద కూడా మీకు నాలెడ్జ్ ఉండాలి కదా. సో ఆర్బీసీ లైఫ్ స్పాన్ వచ్చేసరికి, ఆర్బీసీ లైఫ్ స్పాన్ అంటే ఎంత అంటే ఇట్స్ ఆర్బీసీ లైఫ్ స్పాన్ ఏంటంటే ఆర్బీసీ లైఫ్ స్పాన్ వచ్చేసరికి ఇట్స్ 120. ఆర్బీసీ లైఫ్ స్పాన్ వచ్చేసరికి ఇట్స్ 120 days. వేరస్ డబ్ల్యూబీసీ లైఫ్ స్పాన్ వచ్చేసరికి ఇట్స్ 12 to 20 days. డబ్ల్యూబీసీది మనం డబ్ల్యూబీసీని ఏమంటామంటే ల్యూకోసైట్స్ అంటాము. అండ్ డబ్ల్యూబీసీ ఈజ్ ఇట్స్ డబ్ల్యూబీసీ వైట్ బ్లడ్ సెల్స్. దీస్ ఆర్ ద కలర్లెస్. మనకేమైనా ఇన్ఫెక్షన్ వస్తే సో ఇట్స్ ప్రొటెక్టెడ్ డబ్ల్యూబీసీ వైట్ బ్లడ్ సెల్స్. నెక్స్ట్ వన్, which one of the following human organ is often called the graveyard of red RBC? Graveyard of RBC అని దేని అంటారు? కిడ్నీనా, స్ప్లీనా, లివరా, గాల్ బ్లాడర్? విచ్ ఇస్ ద రైట్ ఆన్సర్? ఇట్స్ ఆన్సర్ ఈజ్ అ స్ప్లీన్. దీన్ని గ్రేవ్యార్డ్ ఆఫ్ ఆర్బీసీ అని అంటారు. బికాస్ ఆర్బీసీ ఎక్కడ డిస్ట్రాయ్ అవుతుంది అంటే ఇట్స్ ఆర్బీసీ విల్ బి డిస్ట్రాయ్ ఇన్ ద స్ప్లీన్. సో ది బి ఇస్ ద స్ప్లీన్ ఇస్ ద రైట్ ఆన్సర్. నెక్స్ట్, హిమోగ్లోబిన్ షో maximum affinity with CO or B it's a CO2 or C it's a O2 or D ammonia. Which is the right answer? Hemoglobin show maximum affinity in the CO. It will show in the CO. Next, tachycardia is it a fast heart rate antara, like slow heart rate antara, stop heart rate antara, normal heart rate antara? Which is the right answer? Tachycardia ante its answer is a fast heart rate. A is the right answer. Next one, heart covering is దాన్ని ఏమంటారు? ఇట్స్ పెరిటోనియం or it's a pleural membrane or it's a pericardium or it's a visceral membrane. Which is the right answer? Heart covering. Heart covering, its answer is a heart covering is a its answer is a pericardium. Pericardium ni heart covering is a. Next one, the heart of a healthy man beats normally per minute. Per minute ke healthy person ki heart beat ఎన్నిసార్లు అనేది కొట్టుకుంటుంది అని, how many times? So it will be a 70 to 80 times for a normal healthy man beats heartbeat per minute. Which of the following have a thickest wall? Is it a right auricle or left auricle, or it's a right ventricle, or it's a left ventricle? Which is the right answer? Which of the following have a thickest wall? Thickest wall వచ్చేసరికి its answer is a left ventricle having a thickest wall. Next one, blood pressure and heartbeat is regulated by, is it insulin, adrenaline, it's optic nerve, or growth hormone? Which is the right answer? Blood pressure and heartbeat regulated ఏది చేస్తుంది అంటే ఇట్స్ adrenaline. This is the right answer. Next, William Harvey is credited with the discovery of, it's a blood clotting or blood circulation, process of digestion, mechanism of respiration. Which is the right answer? William Harvey is credited with the discovery of, he discovered for the blood circulation. Next one, filtration unit of nephron is it a glomerular kidneys, it's a Bowman capsule, glomerulus, tubular region? Which is the right answer? It's a glomerulus. So thanks for watching my video. Please like, share, subscribe.
Subscribe.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.